The next thing after your kids get in groups, they need to have what are going to be the student roles, all right? So, and that again depends on the task. So general standard roles are you need someone who's a facilitator. Down in the lower grades we call them the leader reader, right? But someone who can facilitate the group, who's going to keep the group on task. Timekeeper is another role in schools. The recorder, if there's something that needs to be, an artifact that needs to be created, who's going to do that? If you're having groups report out to one another at the end of the activity, who's going to be the reporter for that group? A cute role I've seen some teachers use is the role of the encourager, who's going to be the cheerleader for the group. Okay, we have this, what else can we do? And yeah, we're doing a great job. And, so that's the role of the encourager. So materials manager, that's another role. So your groups are probably only going to have 4, because once you go over 4, you're inviting chaos. So sometimes students will have to perform more than one role. And certainly the timekeeper can be the materials manager. They can go up and get the materials at the beginning. So there's lots of roles. How do the students know what role they're going to have? Again, in the beginning, you're going to either make those assignments, so you can think about if the number 1 is the role of the timekeeper, you can hand that to the student you want to be the timekeeper in that group, right? Okay, and you can pretend you're doing it random, but you've thought it out beforehand. I want this student to be the facilitator. I want this student to be the recorder. I want this student to be the reporter, because that will make your life easier in the beginning. After the students get to know the roles and your students are working better together, the chaos has subsided, then they can choose out of your little plastic bag or your little magic hat, the role that they're going to perform for that day. So sometimes you're going to assign it, sometimes you're going to let it be random.